With brief cameos in Drake's music videos, such as Toosie Slide and When to Say When, we got to see a small glimpse of the grand haven the superstar rapper calls home. And when you consider the fact that he's doing ridiculously well for himself in terms of money, which is putting it mildly, you'd understand Drake could literally live anywhere on the planet with a staggering $260 million and growing net worth. Still, he chose his hometown, Toronto, for a reason. Way before the stunning mansion was built, it was already sparking headlines, no thanks to Drake not shutting up about his dream home on Instagram. From Kobe's jerseys on display to his full suite of awards to Andy Warhol's Mao painting casually chilling in the background and various other lavish amenities, join us in this vid as we take a look at Drake's opulent Toronto, Canada mansion and the stories behind it. But before we do so, are you pumped? If so, smash up that like button, subscribe to The Grand Luxury, and hit that bell notifications to all. Done? Let's go! Drake's dream home. When Drake talked about the grand plans for his dream home with his fans, he said that because it was going to be built in his hometown, it had to be something extraordinary, and extraordinarily extravagant it was. He believes the structure has to be a legacy, something that would stand firm for the next 100 years, giving it that monumental scale and feel. These were his plans when he was 26 years old. They say dream big from a young age, right? So to achieve this ecstatic goal, in 2016, Drake acquired a 2-acre plot of land in Toronto's ultra-luxe Bridle Path neighborhood to house his massive 50,000 square foot mansion. The land in and of itself reportedly cost the falling back rapper $6.7 million, which he later turned into an estate now worth north of $100 million. Holy sh! Who else could be responsible for such an opulent project than world-renowned architectural and interior designer Ferris Raffauli? The Canadian designer known for some of the most luxurious and breathtaking interiors of private jets, cars, and residential projects. When it's Drake, it's only the best. Ferris Raffauli referred to the project as a proper 19th century limestone mansion in terms of the materials and execution, dubbing it the Embassy. The villa was built from the ground up using choice limestone, exotic woods, and bronze, with ceilings as high as 44 feet, as well as antique mirrors framed in bronze on the walls. Everything about this place screams extravagantly unique. The Millionaires Row, Drake's lavish neighborhood. Expectedly, Drake wasn't going to build his jaw-droppingly large mansion in just any neighborhood in his hometown. He had to go to the most exclusive neighborhood in Toronto, the Millionaires Row. The area only spans a few streets, but is home to some of the city's most prestigious castle-like mansions. Not only does this neighborhood have some of the most incredible mansions, but it's also the choice neighborhood for stars, especially those in showbiz. The area has been home to the likes of Mick Jagger, Elton John, and the late Prince, who bought a house there in 2001 after marrying Toronto native Manuela Testolini. Also, Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams were spotted filming in Regina George's house, the meanest of the Mean Girls for those who've seen the movie, a house right around the corner from Drake's. Now let's get into the finer details of this mansion. Common areas aren't so common with Drake. Once inside this mind-blowing residential edifice, the first thing you'll notice is its spacious entry, which is adorned with limestone and Nero Marquina marble beveled inserts. You can also see the bronze-framed antique mirrors hanging from the ceiling. From there, you get to see the Great Room, which is 44 feet high and features a monumental iteration of Lobmeier's iconic Metropolitan chandelier. The chandelier, originally designed by Hans Harold Rath for the Metropolitan Opera in New York in 1963, consists of over 20,000 pieces of hand-cut Swarovski crystal, making the dazzling sculpture the second largest of its kind in the world. Right by the corner is a grand piano, and not just any grand piano either. I mean, if there's anything we've seen so far, it is that Drake doesn't do regular. The grand concert piano is from Bosendorfer, created with the help of Takashi Murakami. It is carefully placed in a spot of the home, showcasing it with ebony panels that stretch the entire height of the walls behind it, as well as bronze screens along with more antique mirrors. Just look at this piano too. It's the grandest of the grand pianos. Cool skulls, cool colors. It better be for the $256,000 to $560,000 price tag. Next, the lounge is probably the most familiar space in the entire mansion, as it was featured in his music videos Toosie Slide and When to Say When and Chicago Freestyle. The lounge's decor boasts finishes of ostrich skin furniture and faux suede panels that are backlit to give that added effect, not forgetting the other chandelier, which is made of Vanini glass. Chandelier, chandelier, and even more chandeliers. While having 2 luxurious chandeliers might be too much for regular people, Drake adorns his stairs with loads of them. The stairs in the mansion, made from suspended cantilevered block marbles, are touched up with striking chandeliers that create a dazzling effect. Bling effing bling. At the center of his expansive living room is a roaring fireplace with a tall mirror hanging over it. His mega kitchen boasts an opulent marble aisle and rows of navy blue chairs for folks to casually dine in. It also notably has the first stove from Rafauli's new line of La Cornue. Oh, wait, did we mention the toilet? His golden throne? Of course, the $7,000 Numi Intelligent Shitter is peppered with luxurious amenities such as a music player playing soothing music to take your mind off the world's worries, while you do your business. It also projects colorful lights, and the lid autonomously lifts itself. So even visiting his restroom can be quite the experience. But there are more jaw-dropping facts about this mansion. Did you know Drake's bedroom is bigger than an average American house? Of course you did. We knew you'd expect this sort of thing coming to our channel. We'll jump into this one next. But before we do, are you liking this vid? Smash up that like button, guys. We have some crazy expensive things that only Drake owns coming up, so watch till the end. The master of all master bedrooms. The God-planned crooner and songwriter believes the bedroom is his most important room in the house, as this is where he comes to decompress from the world at the end of the night, and also where he opens his eyes to seize the day. Consequently, he went big here, I mean outstandingly big with his bedroom. The bedroom suite alone measures 3,200 square feet, along with a covered terrace stretching for another 1,100 square feet. To put this into perspective, the Atlantic homes in the US, some of the biggest in the world for single-family residents, measures around 1,600 to 1,650 square feet on average. Yes, so now multiply that by about 3 times, and then you'll understand the size. But what does he fill such space with? Well, we'll tell you. His super king-sized bed and base, made by Grand Vividus, weigh roughly a ton and cost a jaw-dropping $395,000 to make. Can you believe that? More than many people's entire homes just for his bed. The bed reportedly took within the ballpark of 600 hours to craft. The headboard, accented with yet another antique mirror and channel-tufted leather, houses a whiskey and champagne bar on the reverse side. Okay, we see you, Champagne Pappy. The bedroom also has a 2-story closet adorned with amethyst hardware, rock crystal, and seatings made of diamond-tufted shearling with polished nickel studs, making it the ideal place to showcase the rapper's extensive wardrobe, sneaker collection, and other fashion accessories. If everything so far wasn't enough to make you go wow, get this! There is an eye-catching feature in the master bath, being a 4,000-pound tub made of faceted black marble carved from a single block. Price tag? Upwards of $77,000. Lastly, the bedroom also has a kitchenette, a steam shower, among other things. We are getting exhausted here. Each of those items are lavish all on its own. The eye-popping extras. As with many other top celebrities who have ridiculous amenities in their homes, Drake didn't hold back and certainly said yes to a black granite indoor pool, as well as a full-on awards room showcasing his journey from his time on Degrassi: The Next Generation to today. Of course, what's an artiste without his recording studio? Drake's world-class recording studio, which he likens to an eccentric 1970s studio mixed with Annabelle's in London, has got to be just another highlight to the already stunning complex. Being a Toronto Raptors global ambassador, his crib features an NBA standard basketball court with way more embellishment, such as the pyramid-shaped skylight above that reaches 21 square feet. Total size, over 50,000 square feet. And get this, it even has his very own OVO logo imprinted on the court, with a hall of sports jerseys displayed like in a museum to give it that historical context. The man loves his sports. The backyard bliss. In addition to its to-die-for extras and extravagance, Drake's mansion enjoys something other Bridle Path mansions don't and aren't allowed to have. Another point scored, Drake. You see, the city of Toronto gave permission to Drake to put up fences double the height that fences in the area are allowed to have. Why? You know it's Drake we're talking about, right? Well, this is probably because apparently people have been showing up at the rapper's mansion. Although safety is a very genuine reason for putting up such fences, you could also say Drake may also want to keep what's within the estate private, as he enjoys an enviable backyard. The backyard comes with pristinely manicured landscaping and an outdoor area that features a pool reportedly the size of an entire lake. It was also earlier rumored that the rapper wants to own one of the biggest backyard pools in the world. We could call it his oversized ambition. However, this doesn't mean Drake spends most of his time swimming in his giant-sized pool or lounging by its side. One of his Instagram posts suggests the rapper barely visits the pool as many would have imagined. I know I'd grow scales from swimming in the pool daily. Now, it's clear why the man himself called it a home of overwhelmingly high luxury. But how much time does he have to enjoy the rest of what his staggering home has to offer? I bet we'll never know. His other toys, yachts, cars, airplanes, are just as fancy and add to his already impressive everything. We've come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more luxury-related content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.